Welcome back, boys and girls, to another lesson with Ms. Brown. I promise I'm going to try and keep this lesson so short. Today's topic is problem and solution. So I want you to grab your notebooks, turn to a new page, and let's get ready to head up. So I'm going to share my screen. Share. All right, so whatever date it is for you, I want you to first put today's date, and then you're going to put the title, problem and solution. Okay, so first off, what is a problem? Well, as you are reading a story, normally a fiction story, a problem is something that goes wrong. All right, so a problem is what went wrong in the story. That is our problem. And I'm going to highlight our problem in blue for today. Okay, so if our problem is what went wrong in the story, the solution is how the problem was fixed. Okay, so how was the problem fixed? And I'm going to highlight our solution in green. Okay, there we go. All right, so if you understand problem and solution as you're reading, you will have a better understanding of the story and you'll have a deeper connection with what's going on. All right, so problem is what went wrong. The solution was how the problem was fixed. So we're going to jump right in and do some practice with this skill, problem and solution. Okay, so on Raz Kids, Raz Plus, I keep saying Raz Kids, there is a short story. Let me make my screen big. It's called Making New Friends. So I'm going to read this passage to you, but as I'm reading it, I want you to think about what is the problem in this story? What's going wrong? Okay. And then as you have in your mind what went wrong, what's the problem? I want you to think about what is the solution? How do we try to fix this problem? Okay, so I'm going to get my blue highlighter because I'm going to be highlighting the problem in blue. Okay, ready? All right, so this story is called Making New Friends. Jan is going to a new school. Today is the first day. Jan is worried. He had friends at his old school. He does not have friends at his new school. Jan says hello to a girl. Her name is Rosie. Jan makes a new friend. He will try to make more friends too. He is happy to be at his new school. So, what do you think is the problem in this story? So put me on pause, have a think. Okay, so you're ready? All right, so I'm looking at that very first paragraph and it says that Jan is going to a new school. Today is the first day. Jan is worried. He had friends at his old school. He does not have friends at his new school. So I'm thinking that the problem is Jan is worried because he's going to a new school and he doesn't know anybody. He's worried that he's not going to have friends. And that's a very uncomfortable feeling. Can you make a connection? If you've ever been to a new camp and you don't know anybody, you're feeling really worried. Okay, so that's a problem. All right, so I'm going to highlight Jan is going to a new school. Jan is worried. He had friends at his old school. He does not have any friends at his new school. So that's his problem. Now, if that's his problem, how is Jan going to fix the problem? Because that will be the solution. So I'm going to change my highlighter to green. You see where the highlighting tool is? Because you're going to have to do this later on. Let's look at the second part. Jan says hello to a girl. Her name is Rosie. Jan makes a new friend. He will try to make more friends too. He is happy to be at his new school. So the problem was he's at school. He doesn't have any friends. He's worried. How does he try to fix his problem? He will try to make more friends. All right, so he says hello to a girl. Jan makes a new friend. So the problem was he didn't have any friends at his new school and he tries to make friends. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. All right, okay, so when you log on to Raz Plus, I'm going to stop sharing. When you log on to Raz Plus, I'm going to put a story in your My Assignments, and I want you to listen to the story first and then read the story. Try to highlight the problem, highlight the solution. They're going to do a little activity. All right, so I'm going to show you what the activity looks like. So I'm going to go back to Raz, share. Let's see, get out of here. Go back. Okay, I'm gonna have to log in. I'm gonna log in as Olivia so that you can see what it's gonna look like when you log in. All right, so you're gonna go to reading. You're gonna go to my assignment. I'm gonna give each of you a different story based on your ability. Okay, so younger guys, I'll give you a story that's a little bit easier. Older students, I'll give you one that's a little bit more challenging. So click on the one that says problem and solution. All right, and this is gonna be Olivia's practice story. Lucy is sick. Okay, so I want you to listen and then read. I'm just gonna go straight to reading and then you're gonna do the activity. So I'm gonna read it for you. All right, Lucy is sick. So as I'm reading, I want you to think about the problem, what's wrong in the story, and then think about the solution. Ready? Okay. Lucy feels warm. She has a fever. Achoo! Lucy sneezes and coughs. She must be sick. Lucy goes to see Dr. Jen. She can help Lucy get well. Dr. Jen looks at Lucy's throat. She tells Lucy's mom how to help. Soon, Lucy will feel better. All right. So have a think about what is the problem? What is going wrong in this story? All right, so if you come up here to the top where you see this little mug with some pens in it, these are your drawing tools. We're going to find a highlighter. Okay, so the highlighting tools looks like this one. It says highlighter. I'm going to pick blue, and now I'm going to highlight the problem. Okay, so these are some details about the problem. Lucy feels warm. She has a fever. Achoo, Lucy sneezes and coughs. She must, whoops. Here we go. Why is it not highlighting? Okay, maybe because I'm sharing my screen, it's not letting me highlight. Okay, but I want to highlight she must be sick. Different color. Nope. It's just definitely not letting me highlight. So she must be sick. That is the problem of the story. All right, what is the solution? How does the problem get solved? So if she's sick, how do we solve the problem? Okay, well, Lucy goes to see Dr. Jen. So that will be the problem. Okay, so she's sick is the problem. The solution is she goes to see Dr. Jen. Okay, all right, so when you are finished that, click done. And then there is an activity. Scared me. And then there is an activity. All right, so for this activity,
listen to each sentence. Decide if it is a problem or a solution. Drag each word into the correct space.
All right, so there are some sentences here, and you have to decide if the sentence is a problem or a solution. Okay, so problem.
Problem. Solution.
This is the first sentence.
Lucy feels warm.
Is that part of the problem? Or is that how we fix the problem, the solution? Okay, so I think that's a problem. I'm going to slide problem down here.
Lucy has a fever.
Is that something that's wrong, or is that how we fix it? Is that the solution? I think that's part of the problem. Let's come down here.
Lucy goes to see Dr. Jen.
Is that a problem? Is that something that's wrong, or is that how we fix the problem, solution? I think that's a solution.
Lucy sneezes and coughs.
Problem or solution? Which one? Problem.
Lucy must be sick.
Problem, or how we fix the problem, solution.
Dr. Jen tells Lucy's mom how to help.
Is that part of the problem, or is that how we fix the problem? That's how we fix the problem. Okay, and then you click check answers.
Awesome, you have everything correct.
All right, so if something was wrong, then they would show you what was wrong, okay?
What?
And that is it, that's your activity. All right, boys and girls, so this is gonna be a really short lesson, I hope. So look in my assignments, whatever story I give you, listen, read, try to highlight it, and then complete the interactive activity, okay? So I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next lesson. Bye.